And another thought I had was continuing on from earlier on my walk when I said that there are a few different, like, just kind of odd things, odd thoughts that I've kind of stories that I've made up and have tried to live by it. I just now don't see the reason to live by them, and so I'm sharing them here. One of them being kind of also talking back to my 20s, where I was at the gym. And although that was great and that, really set a foundation, and I would not have it any other way to some degree because it could have been worse, it could have been better, whatever, it just is what it is. But then I, started to get more into my career, and I kind of oscillated from being there all the time to like deciding to go the last 2 years without going at all, and just being like, I'm kind of demonizing the gym a teensy bit because it has. So what I'm trying to get at is just like the 2 weeks or so, and for a couple months prior to that, I've gone through some deep thinking of like, do I sign up for a gym again? Because I no longer work at a studio where I have free access to a gym. Now I'm just working out on my own at home, and my progress is plateaued, and I know, and I'm aware of it, but I'm like still trying to stick it out because I just like, I can't go back to the gym. It's gonna waste my time again. It's a waste. And it really just all comes down to balance, right? My partner preaches this a lot, and at first I was just like, duh, and then it would kind of bother me that he's just so smart and wise and, wants to implant good things on me that I've already been there and done that. I know it already, and I just don't want to practice it anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I was kind of like in that mindset for a while, so I had to shift that mindset to, a lot of life is about balance, and you cannot oscillate, from one. Like, yes, those home workouts have been great, and they've still been a lifesaver and still help me, just feel great in general. But there's nothing like just spending the last 2 weeks every other day being terribly sore, either in my upper body or my lower body, because I can actually go, I know I can go heavy, but my body has not gone heavy in a while, so I can like really pack on the weights and be like, oh yeah, I'm strong. And the next day there's just like my glutes and my, So now both of those things that I used to do all the time in my 20s of walking a lot and going to the gym a lot, I oscillated from doing those a lot to hardly doing those at all. And I know that the benefit of doing them a lot at the time was to cope with a lot of the things going on in life, right? And then I realized that like, oh, well, business is important. Getting my schoolwork done is very important. All these other priorities are starting to take place, and I just